So now we get to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now this might be the most controversial of all the Jurassic Park movies as far as, people, there's people that liked it. There's some people that didn't like it at all. So it was very divisive and kind of controversial on who enjoyed it and who didn't. I, for one, am one of those people that, for the most part, I did enjoy the movie, did like it for the most part. Of course, it's not a perfect film, but it wasn't a bad one either. But there is a couple of nitpicks and things in here in this movie that's, could have been done better. I will say though that the first half is so much better than, going into the second half. The first half where we get, they find out the park and the island is going to be destroyed by a volcano, and, get the moral dilemma of should they save the dinosaurs or should they leave them to die? And so that first half is pretty good as far as like we get a reunion between Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard's character, Claire, I think her name is. Reuniting, they decide to go and save the dinosaurs off the island. Then they get betrayed, of course, double crossed by the military people. And, honestly, that first half is pretty good. Going back to the island, saving the dinosaurs and all that stuff, trying to save them. And we get that one sad ending shot of the Brachiosaurus, I think it was the dinosaur. You see it dissolve into the smoke, and you see that last shot, just the island being destroyed. So honestly, the first half is what really drove the movie for me to be really good. But once we get into the second half, that's where I start nitpicking a little bit about it. First off, I guess financial advisor guy, whatever he was, not a compelling enough villain, definitely not. And also too, we get our introduction to the Indoraptor, which I believe is a good dinosaur and all that. And they're trying to weaponize it, which is pretty, it's pretty good and stuff. But it's the fact that we don't really get it too much in the movie. Like, not enough stuff in the movie for it to be in there. Indoraptor is barely in there, so we don't have that driving force of the big bad dinosaur in this one too much. And also too, you just get the whole storyline with the weaponizing of dinosaurs, and you get that little subplot of like cloning and stuff like that, where Macy's actually a clone. I will say though, the chase scene with the Indoraptor and they're trying to get away from the Indoraptor is a pretty good scene, but it's a short one at that. So we don't really get too much of that suspense going on throughout the movie. And again, towards the end, we get that more dilemma. Should the dinosaurs die? Should they be kept alive? And Macy ends up keeping them alive, letting them escape into the real world, the open world, which gets you excited for the next movie of Jurassic World Dominion. How are these dinosaurs going to be in the real world? But like I said, I enjoyed this movie for the most part. Just a couple of nitpicks here and there. Not a bad movie, but not like a very good movie either. But honestly, I enjoyed it for the most part.